Hello, everybody. How is it? This is different. I hope you all are having a lovely day today. We're welcome into the lighthouse. My name is Term, in the flesh today. I do hope that you all have had a lovely day. Yep. Listen, I had to do something for Art Fight, and I tried getting a digital art pad, and that wasn't working. So you guys get the traditional stuff, you know. Also, I'm pretty sure, since I only have one camera, white man jump scare, yes. Congratulations, you have been white man jump scared. But yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. Yeah. I know, I will say, because I only have one camera, that I'm able to hook up, I'm not able to use my Live 2D at the moment. So, whenever I do art stuff, it's just going to be PNGs, which I think is probably better, because it means I won't have to react too much, you know? But yeah, welcome in. My name is Term. I'm the XLL of the Lighthouse, and I do my best to create a calm and cozy atmosphere for those of you just trying to find refuge from the storms of day-to-day life. Today, we're going to be doing some art fight. We got some real interesting stuff to go today. I've been getting all kinds of people attacking me for art fight. Hey Torm, what did you think of the little goober I attacked you with? That's funny you should mention that. Because there is, if I can find it. Let me just. So far I've been loving all the attacks you guys have been making. Some of you have been traitors. I'm just kidding, of course. It's always lovely getting art, no matter whose team it is. Let me go ahead and we got Dims here, which is amazing. Very, very cute and adorable. Little peace signs. It's very accurate to me. We also got Jalo, which is just look at that. Look at that goober. There's not a thought behind those eyes. I know Inks has been really. I know Inks was really good as well. Look at that. It's so cute. It's just adorable. Oh, but yeah, and then of course we got wolves. Not a cheese cave. We finally found it. We finally found a cave that's not cheese. But as you guys can see, I got a lot of really cool stuff that I'm gonna be, working on today. I need to make revenge pieces. I need to maybe attack some people if I have the time. It's gonna be rather interesting because I've never done something like this before. No thoughts, just Lotl. Absolutely, absolutely. Here we go. You're on my hit list, Herm. I'm gonna get you after this revenge art. Oh, it's no trouble. Take your time. I said I've done a couple doodles, of course. Let me go ahead and shut that down real quick. I thought I would start the beginning of the stream by showing you guys some of the art that I've been making this year. When I went off to go see Sky around like Thanksgiving or so, uh, it was my first time getting to see them, and they got me a sketchbook that I've been drawing in, and I've shared a tiny bit about it, but I thought I'd go ahead and you know go ahead and show you guys all those different things. Ooh.
Bomb has been planted.
Wait, wait. Wait,
Ill. YLH, YLH, ill, 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 ill. YLH, YLH, ill, ill, ill. Bomb has been defused.
Woo! Okay. That was concerning for a bit there, but seems like we made it through. I mean, to be fair, I don't know exactly. Pitchfork is a very old toy, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was like, how like smoke detectors have radium in them, and old like science kits would have like actual bits of plutonium like back in the day. I'm pretty sure that Pitchfork here is similar to that. Is that the IRL BCH sketchbook? I mean, I've done some sketches, I believe, but I don't think I did BCH in that at the time. I was doing that was like a different book, and unfortunately, I can't remember where it is. Let me see if I can get everybody. But I decided the first one would be me drawing Sky and Tech Husband. Absolutely wonderful people, would recommend. Pitchfork is fueled by uranium. Keep them away from hell. We don't need them feeding off of each other. We don't need them trading bits of uranium for wall insulation. Oh, your art is so pretty. Thank you. I haven't done it in a while just because like I've said before, I was pushed into the STEM field very early on, and the STEM field is very good about convincing kids that if they're creative, they're not worth something. And I hate that, and I'm happy I've been able to get back into it. I also made some spellbound art. This is actually the little Ponyo type term. Found these funny looking green oh no. Oh no. This was not at Halloween, but like after, when I'm like, oh yeah, let's draw Term as the Grim Reaper and Bear as their bear. I think I definitely could have done better on the proportions on that one. Ellen Pitchfork just be trading. I knew there was a black market deal going on around here. Oh, Unfortunately, I wasn't raised to snitch, so I can't do anything about it. Oh, all right. We got some of this stuff. This is around the time I was doing In Stars in Time. Canada or Canada. That's always fun. Different sketches for different symbols for the post office. There we go. All right, this one. This one actually has some interesting stuff. This one right here, if I can, is actually based on a little statue that my Nana and Pawpaw have. It's a little statue of these two. It's like this little wooden statue that they keep in their house. That says "Love isn't loved unless it's shared." And my Pawpaw got that for my Nana back when they first, started when they first got married because they didn't have a lot of money growing up, and that was like something to remind them that it's not about what they get, but who they're with. And I saw it and I took a picture, then I knew I had to make it. Little comic here. Very weird to try and show you guys this stuff because I only have so much space on the camera, Bear and Term with around that time. There's Duper. They wanted the people to draw their OC in their style, and I'm like, yeah, I can do that. I'm sure I can do that. Duper's really cool, by the way. If you guys ever get the chance, you got to check them out. They have like a low poly model, and their environments are in 3D. It's really, really cool. I'm not crying at that. Totally not. Oh, but yeah, like Duper is just really cool. I think that they make some really neat stuff. I need to tune into more of their streams. Here we have one that I never got to color. Patiently flirted with them for a very long time and has finally gotten it through their thick Lotl skull. Oblivious to flirting, currently melting as they realize how long it took for them to catch on. Oh, there's some lib art. Lib is again another wonderful person. I'm really happy I've gotten to interact with them as much as I have. What's that? Yeah, I should probably keep that out of the thing. There we go. Probably could have done better on the coloring here, but here you can see some of the you can see some of the repeated times I tried to make the hand look good. I finally got it. I'm not gonna say that. Apparently, I'm really good at hands from the art that I've shown other people. They're just like, "How did you do that?" And it's like, I just did, man. I just did. Coda for when they got into V-Fur. Very, very happy that I got to show show them that. Some different people tried making Doug, and Doug accidentally ended up looking like a little baby. And Rel, we love Rel. Look at that face. They're about to commit crimes. You can tell. There we go. Some different ideas for the for like different emotes. You guys have actually already gotten a couple of these, which I'm happy about. Over here, just thinking how hands. The baby. This was right here when I was trying to make SB Term, but like doing a Pepe Sylvia meme, if you guys know what that one is. And instead of him looking like an angry conspiracy theorist, he looks like the scientist in every disaster movie that like is trying to warn everybody that something's about to happen, but no one listens to them because their hair's a mess and they keep dropping all their papers. He looks so concerned. He really is. Bless them. The amount of anxiety, if only Spellbound had anxiety medication, I'm sure that would solve like at least at least half of the problems in Spellbound if anxiety medication existed. Oh yeah, here's a comic that I never got to finish. Some more just doing a little. There we go. I use 3D models to avoid the hand problem. That is valid, Like, I love the middle one where I just gave up on posing and just made a stick figure. I'm just like, here you go. who knows what to do with poses? Oh, this one wasn't. This one was just me drawing like a perspective road, and it didn't turn out too well. But you know, oh right, Owl's birthday image that I drew for them. Wings are hard to draw. Oh, yeah. If a fish and manga artist can use 3D models, so can I. Absolutely. Poses? What are those? It's like, listen, sometimes you just don't know how to pose a character, and you're just like, why not? You only have so much to do. Also, now that I have my flesh term here, I can show you what I have on my desk all the time. I got my skull. They're my favorite. Hello, Jeffrey. How are you doing? You can see he has no brain, just like me. Here I got one of my homemade 3D printed stim toys. I was experimenting with 3D printing on fabric and made these little scale things. I made a couple of these. I really like it on this mesh fabric here, just because, you know, it's just neat, you know. There we go. I know I'm still also organizing everything around here, you know, trying to make sure everything looks good. I got... I stole all the other ones. It does look like lizard scales. I got my pebble jar. There's a lot of pebbles in bottle caps and crow things. It's really hard to hold it like this, so I'm just gonna... There we go. Oh... I think someone has either made cookies or brownies. I must go investigate. Valid. Shiny, very shiny indeed. I've with the newest things I just put in here, you're saving up for the apocalypse of those bottle caps. I want to eat the content of that jar. It is pretty heavy, I must admit. There's like different like orbs and like there's you know there's you know bottle caps and stuff. More 3D printed stuff. I'll see if I can get this to I made like a little miniature goddess cube from Skyward Sword. For those of you who keep up with Skyward Sword. God, this is so neat getting to just show you guys all these different things that I've made. You know? It's always nice getting, you know, I might have to do this more often instead of just for Art Fight. Or anything else. There we go. I think that's about it. We should probably go ahead and get started. I am going to quickly go to Dim's page real quick. And I'm just gonna pick one of their OCs and I'm gonna draw them. Maybe I'll see who's attacked them and see if there's any OCs that haven't gotten enough love yet. I don't know why my brain went. Don't worry, Mystery's brain went numb too when I showed them, because it's like it looks like a gummy almost. Like it's just the right size and shape to be like a gummy cube. Ugh. There we go. Let's see. See who people have. Attack defenses. Oh, hey! I didn't know you could have that. It's a little draw me an OC sort of thing. I'm not good at like making new characters. I don't think, you know, considering like almost all of my characters are just me with a different outfit on and a slightly different demeanor. But you know, you're telling me that all these gummy cubes I ate were just plastic. I'm sorry, but hey, you might be entitled to financial compensation later. I can't wait for the future when we end up with microplastics everywhere. Let's see, I might do one of Moroth, because I haven't seen, like, seen much of Moroth, but they look fun, you know? Maybe I'll do that. Let's see. And I'll just save this to my page real quick, so that way I can pull it up on stream to make it easier. Microplastics everywhere isn't the now times? True, but like it's not until after people figure it out that they decide to tell you, they decide to give you stuff for it. It's like mesothelioma. Back when there was asbestos everywhere, no one was getting paid for it. But then when they realized it was dangerous and removed it from everywhere, that's when the lawsuits kicked in. Can you all stop almost making me spit take on my iPad? Never. I will always and forever live for the bit. But let me go ahead and move this out of the way so I have a bit more space to draw. There we go. Oh, right, also, one last little bit. Markiplier for president, totally 100% real, not fake. He is old enough for it now. The axolotls that I did earlier, on stream, for the thing, I finally got around to making better versions of them. Most of you in the Discord probably already saw these, but, you know. I really like this art one here. They look real happy. The iPad was a Christmas gift. Oh god, well we can't break a Crimbo gift, you know? Just all of these little guys. All these little guys. There's me dying right there. Dying in real time on stream. I'll be real, my legs were hurting for like literally the next 2 days because of that. It's really obvious that I don't exercise enough. Because otherwise that probably would have been actually decent. Specifically the singing one, absolutely belting the lyrics. All right. Now, I'm gonna do my best. I can't guarantee that I'll do well. I might also need to get some Kobold reference, not Kobold, some Dragonborn reference images, which my choir kid heart loves them. It's valid, honestly. There we go. That should work for now. And I'll just type in Dragonborn 5e. And we'll get some good ideas of what they look like for myself and others. Let's see. But I don't really care. Let's see. Yeah, that'll have to do. RGB keyboards are the best. The colors of the keyboard. Yeah, also the color of the mouse. Ugh. Let's see. Now that should work. Alright. Let me go ahead and... I should probably also pull up what character I'm working on. That way you guys know. Can I just kidnap your whole PC setup? But then I wouldn't be able to stream. The lighthouse would be locked away from the rest of the world. That'd be awful. I totally didn't make my RGB keyboard the color of Cell from Dragon Ball Z. That would be crazy. Oh, that's a color scheme. That is a wonderful color scheme. I would give you my setup so you could stream. Oh. I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't. I've streamed on worse. I remember back when well, I don't know what your setup is like, so I don't know how good your computer is, but I used to stream on a laptop that had its fan on the bottom, so my computer was basically suffocating the entire time, and every like 30 minutes stream would crash, and we would have like a 2-minute delay. Speaking of, the delay should be shorter today. I set it up at like 5 seconds. My setup is one laptop and a prayer. Hey, we all gotta start somewhere, right? Oh. See, it should be image, and I'll just call that ref. Not alone. Oh, God. This is the guy that we're working on. There we go. I also have Lotl on my laptop screen right now. Valid. Oh, okay. Now I need to decide what kind of pose I'm going to give this person. I also need to figure out what kind of character they are. Change race or color. You may not draw. Well, yeah, obviously. Well, I guess that's not obvious because there's so many people on Art Fight. Let's see. They change clothes. Give them items to hold. If you are here, Dim, could you tell me more about this character? I want to make sure that I'm giving them the right emotional sort of thing, you know? I want to make sure that I got the idea of what kind of character they're like, cuz that can a pose can make or break a character's personality. I can't guarantee it'll be that good just because it is a dragon, and I'm not too good at drawing dragons. At least not when they're not. At least when they're not plushy. I guess I could draw a plushy version of Moroth. That actually would be kind of interesting. There we go. Oh, shoot, that shouldn't be there. Let me fix that real quick. I knew some things were wrong. There we go. Big strong protector dude who hides fear to make others not worry. Oh. Oh, that is lovely. That's always a wonderful kind of thing. Like there's something to be said about strong characters who are scared underneath but don't want to let the others worry. There we go. Big strong protector dude. I think I can do that. If that's the case, I might also pull up their other art pieces as well. There we go. Looks like they got one broken horn, one Okay. I can do that. He's also sort of an arsonist. I don't know if that's relevant or not. I mean, considering that they're a red dragonborn, it kinda comes with the territory. Like, either you're intentionally an arsonist or you're an accidental arsonist when you have fire breath. Like, you don't really have a choice in the matter when it comes to that. Oh, let's see. Finding the refs that I'm looking for is always like half the battle. See. Hey, I drew that character ref. You did? Yeah. Yep, there it is. Sparkle Star 17. Also, welcome in. We're currently doing some art fight. This is my first time ever doing art fight and doing an art stream, so I'm, kind of rusty at the whole thing. I can't guarantee that I'll be that good, but I can at least try, and that's what matters, right? I did something, Tarm. Oh, what, what have you done? What have you done? I think I have an idea. Yeah, I think I see what you've done. Let me go ahead and... Fun! My first year was last year. I hope you enjoy your art fight. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Let me just go ahead and... show everybody. Look at that. Actually, that weirdly works. I might... Huh. Oh. Look at that. Little me in the lighthouse. Oh, that's lovely. I'll move that over there and... Amazing. Amazing as always. Let's see. So cute. So cute little guy. I never would. Let's... Cause you're faithful in me. Don't break the bottle. Don't waste your blessings on me. Safe ship harbored, safe ship harbored. All of my good years to the shallow water. I ain't proud. Why does the male jawline have to be so sharp? It is one of those things. I don't think it has to be, it just happens to be. You know? If that makes sense? It's one of those things where people accidentally end up in sort of a... You end up with certain, like, aesthetically pleasing tropes, you know? And unfortunately, the de facto way that people go about drawing, males is unfortunately a sort of like angular and like blocked out sort of form. I've always been a big fan of the soft boy kind of looking thing. Dad bods are in for a reason. Let's see, I think I might start with the actual body. Let me just make sure I have that. Yeah, I got it. Might make them sort of like the torso first. I know that seems like a weird place to start, but you know, it kind of helps me block out a tiny bit. Art fight, art fight. Hello, hello. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I'm currently drawing a dragonborn as a revenge piece for Dim. How are you doing, PT? By the way, as well as you wolves. I hope you all are having a lovely day. This is my first ever art stream, so I do apologize if things are kind of scuffed. See. Might just do a half body, just because I don't think I have it in me to do a full body yet. I'm doing good, how are you? I'm doing wonderful. You have a thing, by the way, yeah. Massive amount of art fight defenses on my return from family hell. Don't worry about the scuff. Art's a process, and everybody achieves it differently. Now that right there is something I can get behind. I know it's worth less points, but excited to see how it turns out. It's going to be my second ever art attack received. Well, then it sounds like I have a lot to live up to. Oh, let's see. Safe ship harbored all of my good years to the shallow water. I ain't proud. Just to keep an idea of where the center line is. It's also a really thick neck. I should probably make the shoulders a bit bigger. Embrace the scuff. Embrace it! Already done more attacks this year than last year. It sounds like you've succeeded at Art Fight. You have won Art Fight. Congratulations. The whole, at least from what I've been able to discern, Art Fight is just about getting out of that rut, you know? And I am a lot of things, and getting out of a rut is one of them. See, I kind of want to... I'm blocking out a pose first. You know. See. Love the artistic process. I get the funnest products from it. Really funny girl. Oh, so true. See. There we go. That'll be roughly where the hand starts, you know? Add a bit of there. There we go. I never was cut out to step and strut out. Give me the simple life. Some find it pleasant dining on pheasant. Those things roll off my knife. Me tomatoes and mashed potatoes. Me the simple life. Cottage small is all I'm after. Not one that's spacious and wide. house with reeks of joy and laughter, and the ones you love inside. Find it high road, I like the low road from the care drive. Oh yes, indeedy. It's a bit too angular. The head's gonna be the weirdest part because it's not like a humanoid head. And I know that's great coming from an axolotl who you could literally just make by doing a little puffball. But like, it's hard to draw things sometimes that aren't like the norm, if that makes sense. We'll keep the When I awaken, skies clear up above. My scrambled eggs and bacon, served by someone that I love. Filling with one who's willing, be a farmer's wife. The simple life. I feel that. All my online IRL friends are hunting me down this year. Oh, absolutely. Getting pummeled by art is like, it's good, but also you feel it's just like, oh god, please. I only have so many spoons for art. Which weirdly is one of the reasons that it's one of the reasons why I've been it's one of the reasons I wanted to do this as a stream, because otherwise I'd probably never get it done. Let's see. I guess if I start with a relatively humanoid head, I can sort of turn it into a dragon if I need to, you know? There we go. Like I can transition from human. I didn't read the Animorph books, but I thought their covers were sick as heck. I really should have read Animorphs. I heard that it was really good, and I would have really liked it. Oh, I have an important question. I want to take an Isaac OC and put them in game for an art fight attack. Do I use Robot Art Isaac or Stone Gargoyle? Like a Binding of Isaac? I mean, because like if so, I would go for Stone Gargoyle. You know, Rel's told me they're plotting one of my Yes, it's plotting a revenge attack. I'm lucky. Not many people attack me unless I either know them or attack first. Yeah. Also, welcome in, Cypher. Hope you're having a lovely day. Let's see. Around there. Let's see. Just the yeah. Yeah, that kind of looks good. Also, I'm gonna erase some of this. There we go. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sparkle Star. I hope you're having a lovely time. I've heard that Animorphs are a very dark book series. Yeah, a lot of people. From what I understand, the writer like wanted to sort of write about like, if I'm not mistaken, like the horrors of war and stuff like that. And when people were kind of upset at how dark it was getting, it's like I'm not gonna apologize about that because this is what war is, you know. Of course, that's just It's been great, wonderful, wonderful. I'm happy to have made a first impression. Let's see, right around here. All right.
Care package.
Ooh, care package, wonderful. Let's see. I actually got a new snack today. Well, not today, but earlier. It turns out that that one of my favorite chip brands makes their voodoo seasoning in the thing. Make sure you stretch your wrists. Thank you, Yonk. I appreciate it. There we go. And you guys can actually see the water bottle that I use. There we go. It looks like an old-time soda bottle. I think it is. It's just that, I use it for water. I thought it was root beer and I got very excited. I think it used to have root beer in it. It does kind of look like he's being a bit over exaggerated and he's just like I'm sort of going for the like he just saw one of his friends get hurt and he's raring up to do some damage. It looks like he's about to massage his muscles. He's just built like that. Yeah. He does kind of look like that. He's got that Popeye look going on where like he's just like why I oughta. Also might make the head a tiny bit smaller. Since I had to extend the snoot. I don't know why, it just didn't feel right otherwise. I got a song for your Spotify for stream, and it's a perfect Astraleon song. Oh, feel free to send it to me. Ah, I see you've already done it. Ooh, architect. There we go. Oh, this is good so far. Got big deranged god vibes, absolutely. There we go. Enjoy your rest, Junk. Ooh. You know, you're not wrong. This does give Karak vibes. Let me just add that to the personal Karak playlist. Might actually listen to the BCH Karak playlist after this. I'll turn off the shuffle just because, you know. There we go. There we go. You started whistling and it caught me so off guard. I thought it was someone lighting off fireworks. I wouldn't put it past anyone down here, but also the new place we moved has... So, like, the place we moved to is, like... It's not, like, backwoods, but it is in the woods. And, like, we have neighbors, but they're separated by enough trees that, like, I could sit on my porch and talk shit if I wanted to, and no one would really know unless they came to the yard. And so, and because we're in, like, a forest, most of the people aren't going to be, like, lighting off fireworks here. I think the closest place is, like, a couple miles up. But yeah, I am, you know. Now, if you want to really scare, if you want a real whistle that'll take you off guard, I got one for you. I learned not too long ago how, like, earlier in my life, how to hum and whistle at the same time. Why does he also look like he's pulling up his sleeves like he's about to beat someone's ass? That is kind of the idea that I'm going for, you know? But, let's see if I can still do it. Around to slide off cattails early, so I thought it was a neighbor. Not to be messed with. Feed her, you'll need the blessing of my ears. Oh, yeah. It's a very interesting sound. I thought my PC was breaking. What? I'm happy that I can make you guys think that your PCs are breaking. I wish I could whistle. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, I remember I couldn't do it until I was in, like, middle school, and I did it by accident, and I think I got a kid in trouble for it because none of the teachers would ever think that I would interrupt class like that. And I feel real bad about that, but also, you know, what am I supposed to do? Like, I was scared out of my mind, because it's like, what? Sounds like a possessed harmonica! Oh, so true. Conquer her. This flower that lies such a power to take her on. You must consume and digest it, and you'll manifest a being of your creation. Needs imagination for a moment. till you've beaten your opponent. This route, holy moly. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? The fight lasts for hours, you can beat her till you can beat her. Some other magic, wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Oh no, I can whistle, but only for a short amount of time. Is the music a little loud or no? It's fine, if not, my ears aren't the greatest. You know, it is a tad loud. There we go. That's better. On the farm, every Friday on the farm is rabbit pie day. Every Friday that ever comes along, I get up early and sing this little song. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Bang, 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 bang. Eat your art. No, not the art! Thank you, Term. No trouble. Listen, the whole point of this place is to make it comfortable for everybody. And you know, if the music is a bit loud compared to everything else, then I want to make sure that it sounds right. Oh, this song messes with my brain. Oh, I bet it messes with Karok's brain too. Like an airy whistle that's barely audible. Huh. There's a fun for the stream avatar? A what? Oh yeah, there's a gun. You can have a little shooty bang bang as your prop. It's really funny, honestly. There's a bunch of props that have been here for a while. They just, they kind of get shadow dropped from time to time, and so I can now threaten the viewers. It's even funnier whenever let me actually, one sec. Wait, is that right? Oh.
Gooby.
Come on. There we go. I think that's right. There we go. I still need to make the pride flag hats. Yeah, but it'll be time. It'll happen when it happens. Give me all your catnip. Seek time, I've unlocked it. Seen past and future running free. There is a world. I help you get home. That's not a word, you know. I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. On the brink of death, I see you draw your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive. Fun fact, there is a secret way to get onto that chat without me putting you up there. Oh, I see Mystery's already found the first way to do the first step in doing that. You tell us our efforts were nothing. Your palace covered in red. Faces of men who had long believed you're dead. I see a wife with the man who is haunting. Man with a trail of bodies. I see a song. There's a way to get up into the chat, but it requires passage through the lamp to do so. Listen, I was hoping one day someone would figure it out by just messing around in the lamp trying to escape it after putting themselves in there. But, like, you know, letting you guys know seems like an interesting way to start that off. Longer you... Oh... Let's go ahead and work on these real quick. There we go. Won't forget. I keep adding more. I see the art fight. Help! What do you mean around the lamp? There's a way to move the character yourself. Yeah, there's a way. I mean, I guess you could technically throw yourself up there. But, there's you know, from once you put yourself in the lamp, there's a secret. By if you mess around in there too much, you might end up above chat. I never wanted to sleep. Can't remember my own name. Bum bum. Can I be put in the lamp to test something? Sure, I can test something. I can let you guys test that out. Also, oh hey, Mystery found their way in there. See? A little taste, I never wanted to sleep. I was waiting for the timer. I knew it was the bomb! When in doubt, I'm safe, I can commit crimes. What? Yeah, I had to turn it off. It ended up causing some issues. Like, stream would just lag to hell and back when I used it. I wanted the thing I said I didn't need. Trust the process. Also, term. Why is Link Sword outside? Because I have an official one, and that one's kind of, like, it's got a lot of chipped off stuff, and I think I'll probably get a new one later. If you want it, you can have it. Never looking back. Can I has it? Yeah, sure. Feel free. So yeah, congratulations. You all know the secret of how to get up into chat if you so wish. You know? You just have to get into the lamp and then try to escape. I've been given a sword. Oh. Cause they're so good at their craft that nobody knows they're fake. Fools have no clue, the one they knew was just a fraud, the master of pretending to be something that they're not. As the years go by, the outsides change, as day by day they live their life like all the world's a stage. So mutilated by their permanent new mask, 'cause by the time they realize it is too late to turn back, the world's greatest actor despises their new form. This, that, much more, they got much more than they bargained for. They turn back to the unsuspecting crowd. They thank them for their patronage and take their final bow. Name today, I think that it's confused. Just two syllables that I can always use to answer how's it going, how's the wife, the family, how's the life confused. Got my job today, I think it's a mistake. There's no position, no salary, just says the word create. Ask a question to clarify, they asked if I was mad, no, just confused. Lightning in my confidence while lacking all my common sense. Live my life like I'm a nuisance. Complainer, hater, little. I just write songs to be a hit. When I live, I hit the news. You again, I think that you're a friend. You're back in poli-sci right before the end of term. I let you back, you're back uptight. Get me and smiled, I was confused. This is just Karak Core. And I say that knowing full well that this is Karak's playlist. Of course it's Karak Core. So real nice hat. A thought like I'm confused. Things just go that way. My mind keeps changing every day. Keep my thoughts a bit. Why I'm so confused. Me why I'm so confused. La 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 la. Danger, make new friends, beware of rats and pay your rent. And yet it's not quite helpful. Hey, Term, what party are you for the Knights and Gnomes? I'm in the cat clan right now. See, I saw the gnomes first. So I assume that makes me a gnome. I believe. Can we just talk about the fact that the gnomes, Crawley the gnome, just looks like me as a baby, but reversed? Like, instead of a white suit and a green hat, they have a green suit and a white hat. Say a picture's worth 1,000 words, but I disagree, I can't imagine anything. Alright. It is made of shrubbery in my body, made of stone, 'cause I can't for the life of me reap what I have sown. Say a picture's worth 1,000 words, but I disagree, I can't imagine anything. Can't see, I won't break the ice, so what else is there to do? Suffering in silence is better than suffering with you. I'm trying to make it look like it's not just smooth. Because, like, I always imagine, like, Dragonborn, like, and it says it in the whole thing that they have, like, that natural armor thing going on, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe that's, like, lizard folk. But, like, I always imagine that they got, like, you know, like, they're not just smooth, if that makes sense. They're like a snake. It's like snakes are smooth in one direction, but not in the other, if that makes sense. You know? You know, it's this stuff here, you know? Just, you know. And one day I'll have to get a 3D printer and remake this stuff. Maybe make a cosplay based around it. Alright, next up is the coloring phase. And I am limited to what colors I have, so I will do my best, but no promises. On the bend. We'll start off with a red and a pink. Then, when the skies are looking dreary, just around the bend. There's bats! And your duet becomes a solo. And when finding why you're here becomes a game of Marco Polo. You know, the thing about that game is that you'll always find a friend. Oh, almost forgot. Gotta give him that eye scar. Can't forget the eye scar. Just around the bend. Now, trust the process, because its colors aren't going to quite look right at the beginning here. But they will. I know you belong there somebody new, but tonight you belong to me. I know with the heart, you're part of my heart. But tonight you belong to me. Way down by the stream, how sweet it would seem once more just to dream in the moonlight. My honey, I know the dawn that you will be gone, but tonight you belong to me. Way down beyond the stream, how very, very sweet it would seem once more just to dream in the silvery moonlight. Hey, honey, I know the dawn that you will be gone, but tonight you belong to me. Brain full of empty smiles, they'll say, sit and stay a while. Head up in the clouds, where is she gone now? Alice took a fall into the rabbit hole. So the story goes, Alice, Alice, heart and soul, fell into a rabbit hole. Dream until they don't, watch the mind a while ago. This Alice, don't you know Wonderland was all a hoax? Up so she could cope, better than a hatter Alice broke. Home, losing track of time, staring at the ceiling, she escaped into her mind. The Cheshire Cat, her ceiling fade to black, and in her mind she'll drown as she chased the rabbit down, down, down. Go. I love this song. It's a playlist in a D&D one-shot I'm planning. Ooh, fun. Also, I might need to resharpen this. One sec. I will be right back with a... Actually, wait, I think I have... I do! Oh, shoot, I have so many more colored pencils! What am I talking about? Guys, I have so many more! I got a whole 50 different colors! What am I doing trying to mix stuff when I got this? Oh, that's so much better! Look at that color difference. That is so much better. That's a lot of pencils. Colored pencil stash has been uncovered. I've had like a bunch just lying around So fun fact, my mom is like a school teacher, and so she has access to like those like boxes, those like boxes that like lift open of all the different mini colored pencils, and I have one of those somewhere lying around. I'm in trouble with myself again. I am trouble, 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 trouble. I am trouble with myself again. I am in trouble, trouble, trouble. To believe there's beauty with. That is why I'm gonna go to sea in a sieve. Get me soaked and squeeze me through till there's nothing left to do but say goodbye. The stranger on the other side, say hello. The bliss of a disembodied mind. This is called Disembodied Mind. I've used one of those boxes in class before and they never stay organized. That's the best part, because me and my mom are the only ones that have access to this box at home. It stays organized. Through hell or high water, it will stay organized. Agree. That's why I'll do anything to keep myself away from me. When I'm out of sight, I'll see me in a better light. Tight, better get this right. Every word of the spell. Rip the soul from its shell. Goodbye to the stranger on. Also going right. Oop. There we go. On swaying trees. Fine. Oh, damn it. Thought that was gonna be. Thankfully. That's not white. I need a white colored pencil. Is the white one the only one that's not sharpened? Of course it is. Okay, so I might... Actually, I have a white colored pencil that is sharpened. For something like this, exactly. Alright, and then I add another red on top of that. Overflows, taking us where no one knows. Remember when we fell into the crap? Huh? Whether we would try to stay together, but it's them, then you and me. Stringing electricity. Fun fact, the white-colored pencil is good for blending. It has a use. At least that's what I use it for. Or I guess if you're using it on, like... who knows? I know this isn't the exact color, but I like the contrast, you know? There's something to be said about a dark blue instead of a black. Now, what color are you? You look like black. You would think you would seeing as how he makes a lot of fires. You're the best me. I have no idea how long I've been working on this piece. We're getting close to the end. Then I'll probably work on the next person. I might do an attack next. Just because, like, that seems like a fun thing to do. Do an attack and then a defense and then an attack and a defense. There we are. Adding that little bit of black on top of the blue, I think brings it all back. Am I a copy? It happened to me. If you need someone to attack, I suggest Sparkle Star. They got some really cute animal OCs. I'll have to follow you. How many drawings are you wanting to make this stream? I haven't really put myself down as, like, an actual, like, thing, because by me just doing one, I've already beaten my goal for Art Fight. I'm basically just gonna see how many I can get through. You know, I don't really have a goal. I want to make sure I give everything the good old college try, you know? Alright. Next up, I need a brown. Oh no, I've been called out! There we go, and now I need a pale blue, or a gray. I have a pale blue. Yeah, that's gray. Yeah, that'll work. Hmm. That didn't turn out as well as I had hoped, but hey, you know. There we go. Small sound. One small word. And tongues all over the world. Okay. There we go. Sounds about right. Remember, everybody, sign your art, no matter what. Always sign your art. Even if you don't think you're going to get much from it, even if you don't think it's that good, sign it. You need to make it hard for the AIs to rise up. I will fight them tooth and nail. There we go. And that is Moroth. Let me go ahead and give a closer look at that. Also, turn off the thing real quick. Exactly. Plus, it makes it easier for people to credit you. Absolutely. You know, like, I don't consider myself that good of an artist because I don't train. I don't practice as much. You know, so like this isn't what I do. I consider myself an artist. I just don't think I'm a great one. I'm a good one. I'm not a great one. That seems more valid because otherwise people are going to start yelling at me. People are going to run upstairs and they're going to yell at me and say how dare you? How dare you? You know, they're like, you do all these little Lotls here. Obviously you know what you're doing. He looks so Reinhard coded in this image. He really does. Oh, but yeah, I think that turned out well. He looks like he's ready to take some names and kick some ass. Oh. I always forget to sign. Yeah. Rapidly approaching your location. You're already at my location. What are you talking about? Oh. Alright. Let's see. Who... Maybe I'll attack someone as well. There we go. Let's see who I can find real quick. You should attack Cheese, the educational hedgehog. I don't know what or who that is. I'll be sure to post this on Artfight for you after stream, Dim, just so that way you'll be able to. Let me send him. He's got fireball prepped, fire immunity, and rapidly approaching your location with murderous intent. Oh god, I just had a great idea for a character. Oh my god. So like I'm in a what? What? This is my awesome Sonic OC. Do not make the arms blue. I'm sorry. Do not make the arms blue. You guys can't see this. One sec. I need to show you. One sec. Do not make the arms blue. Sonic the Hedgehog is owned by Sega, but this isn't Sonic. This is better than Sonic. Sega wishes they had ownership of Cheese the Educational Hedgehog. Oh, God. One sec. Oh my God. That is something else. All right, let me go to my thing and see who I have to attack. Let's see. I know I could do that. I could send something to Sky, but they're on my team, and I don't wanna. What about T Viking? What OCs do they got? Oh, there's so many blinkies. Attacks, defenses. Maybe. Why is he crawling? Because have you seen his arms? So pleasing. You so much the way that I'm supposed to. Maybe I attack Young as my first ever attack. There we go. Oh, Alistair. Okay. It means I have bookmarked a character. Comments are encouraged. I'll try to do revenge pieces and friendly fire, though please note that I will be inconsistent. Okay. I'm gonna go hide now. I apologize if you look at my page and get image bombed. I'm still figuring out stamps. No problem, no problem. Ooh. Strawberry. I might do that. Like, who? Oh, these are attacks. Right. These are defenses. Cactus. Do not have much art outside of what is provided on the site, but they may be subject to change. All the information, lore concepts are provided in their description. Feel free to draw my character in different outfits, have excessive amounts of blood in pieces, have mild gore, draw my characters with your own, and or send them interacting in a universe. Take your artistic liberties, use a different palette or filter if you'd like, just as long as it's still recognizable. Post your art featuring my character on websites other than Artfight, so long as you mention me in the post. Okay. Do not repost my art on different platforms, remove my signature from my art, have excessive amounts of gore, explicitly depict acts of those in any way. I know Alex is from like that one game that him, gay Dream Demon. Yeah, he's from that game that Yonk has been talking about that's been percolating in their brain. Dream Demon Hunter, 5'11". Don't worry, on Tinder you're 6 foot. Savory. Too many grandmas. Down on his luck, he was approached by a small goat orb and was... Oh, shoot, we had a crash. Am I back? A term art stream? Yes, a term art stream. This is one of Yonk's characters. It's actually from a game concept I think they have in their brain. I think, maybe. I think so, anyway. Global permissions. I kinda... Twitch didn't like that Tinder joke. It really didn't. Oh... Yeah, I guess... Yeah, this is Alex Cross. The... They need to fight dream demons, apparently. There we go. Not gonna lie, I would like a still, if that's possible. P should fix that. There we go. Sure if I am wrong. There we go. Got it. Oh, my word. There we go. Pick a computer. No, I just saved it as a PNG and it kept the first frame. There we go. I think I'm gonna stand up and stretch a bit. I will be right back. So I will see you all in a little bit. There was a business raid? I can't believe it. A business raid during my stream. Don't you know we don't like business here? I'm joking. I hope you all understand that I'm joking. My name is Term. It's wonderful to have you here, Sluggish. I hope you had fun playing Portal 2. We're currently doing art for Art Fight. I'm actually just about to start work on drawing a attack piece for one of my friends. Now, I don't have too much confidence in this, just because, like, let me just move this over here. There we go. How's it going? Going good. Completely finished the co-op part. Nice, nice. It's always fun getting to play the co-op, playing co-op of Portal 2. Like, it honestly knew how to... It was the right mix of, I'm going to play fun with people. Yeah, Sparkle Star made it into the box. Business, business, business. Is this working? Oh god, I'm sorry if I accidentally gave someone shivers with that whispering. Alright. Now, I'm actually going to extend that a tiny bit. Now, let's see. I think I'm probably just going to do half bodies for Art Fight unless I get really confident. You know. You have made it to the Chaos Box. Welcome to your doom. I can't wait for the chaos when someone realizes they can kick other people out of the box. You know why it's called a business raid? Isn't it like a group of ferrets is called a business? Like, is that it? I'm sure it has something to do with that, right? That feels accurate. It feels right. You know? Kick. Actually, wait a minute. Can people get kicked out of the box? I'm actually not certain now, because, like, I can't remember if I added walls to the sides or not. Someone suggested we make business cards for stream when I go to con. Ah! Go. Just gonna start off by drawing... I'm just gonna draw the mask and then I'll draw the body underneath it. That's the expression I'm going for. Every night you are the soundtrack of my life, and now it's all a silent film. Cloudy afternoon, your voice rang out and left the room, and it's always dark and oh so quiet. No more violence. Boom. Just gonna take that. Please, dark and oh so quiet. Science project he doesn't know we exist. On her side, or maybe. Enjoyable answer and hate. The explanation for it all. There we go. There we are. Gonna make this kid a star. Have to choose who's dying first. Thing I feared. Ooh, one sec. Got someone at the door. Yeah, I won't change the scene. You guys can hear it.
Hey!
Mama Lotl, everybody. I can't wait to back in. Mama Lotl. So, I am back. I am here. I am here. Hello, Mamalado. Oh my god, he was so nervous to say hi. Oh. Also, hello, Elle. Welcome in. Welcome in. There we go. Enjoy your rest backstage. It's wonderful seeing you here. Oops. Eaten by a coyote, run little one, but the pack may follow. Their brother fatter, you can win, just gotta be faster. Good up the gutter, that was a route, but I'll find another. One I've seen on the cereal box. Birds don't talk like the ones on screen. Have they really domesticated me? Don't talk like the ones on screen. They domesticated me. Let me out, stop telling me all about your problems. From the milk carton. Yeah, and Yeah, it kind of looks like it's broken. And had it good, yeah. Big chase. Gotta be. Oh, getting another knock at the door. There it is. No problem, Mom. Hey guys, sorry about that. Mom heard something tapping at her window and got really scared. So I went to check. It was just like it was a pretty big bug that was, I think it was like a moth of some kind bumping into the window trying to get in. There we go. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I need that. Let's see. Everything will be fine. There we go. Where'd I put the... There it is. Pen... No, that's not the pencil. Did I put it in my pocket? Yeah, I did. I put it in my pocket. Moth. I love moth. I actually have a picture of a moth I found this morning that I think I gotta share with you guys. Because it is really cute. It's a rosy maple moth. Don't be absurd. comes down the same, but not a drop can stake its claim. More on the floor with no name. Sure you really sang your heart out, or I'm sure that's how it seemed. You and I both know so well now that looks can be deceiving. Blah 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 blah. It's so overdone. A man cloaked in daylight. And you truly say with a straight face that you tried your best. And eternally cold. Stay home. The other hand's always the hardest. One sec, let me do the thing that I do for hands. Right, I should start this side. New Orleans. Rose as in rose quartz as in Stephen Cutie Pie. No, like a rosy maple moth. It's like a let me get an example real quick. They're like a really cute kind of moth. Uh Still got miles ahead. Yeah, right here. Like, super cute. Look at them. Beautiful color. Very beautiful colors. Looks like pink lemonade. It really does. I think that's gonna be the best I can do with the hands. At least if I want to make sure that I'm like, you know. Next up is the hair. Souls of those I've lost. The only one whose line I haven't crossed. To cross the sea is me. But if I'm the monster, if I'm in the wrong, if I'm the problem that's been hiding all along, if I'm the one who killed them every time I caved to guilt, if I've been far too kind to us, but a monster to ourselves, what if I'm the monster? Struck with guilt when he kills, is he up in the middle of the night? Does he end my men to avenge his friend and then sleep knowing he has done him right? Turns men to pigs to protect her nymphs, is she going insane? To be colder as she got older and now she saves them the pain. God comes down, makes your fleet drown, is he scared that he's doing something wrong? Keep us in check so we must respect, and now no one dares to piss him off. And horse to sleep, being Trojans 'cause he is vile. Weigh his remorse and save more lives with guile. If I became the monster, threw that guilt away, would that make us stronger? Would it keep our foes at bay? Came the monster to everyone but us. Would it care if we're unjust? Why became the monster? Mercy upon ourselves. And deep down I know this well. I lost my best friend, I lost my mentor, my mom, 100 men gone. This can't go on, I must get to see Penelope and Telemachus. So if we must sail through dangerous oceans and demons, I'll go where Poseidon won't reach. And if I gotta drop another infant from a wall in an instant so we all don't die, then I'll become the monster, I will deal the blow. I'll become the monster like none they've ever known. What if I'm the monster lurking deep below? I'm the monster, and then we'll make it home. Lamachus. I am a monster, a creature of despair. Not that. Ralph say Spain without the A. I love Rousey's spin. It's that despair is less abundant than those who understand how to plant their hearts in community gardens. You'll be fine, you honeycomb. Could ever hurt you, who could be so cold? Be fine, you honey pie. Ever hurt you, who could be so unkind? The culmination of man's mistakes came today. The sun got so hot, it turned the desert to glass. If there's something to be learned with all the losers, it's that the price that you pay for arrogance and a false sense of immunity is to face the wrath of a dying star. You'll be fine, you honeycomb. Could be so cold. Be fine, you honey pie. Could ever hurt you, who could be so unkind? Alright, that looks good. They look very, very scared. The gardens. So, I guess I'll have to settle for you. Alright, next up is the coloring phase. See what tans I have. I don't want to whitewash this person. You know? The last thing I want to do is do that. Because I love getting to see diverse casts of characters. That looks more green than anything else. I will find it. Nah. How does it look when it's just... I guess if I were to make it light, then I might be able to find a better color. And again, that might be the only color I can use. Nah, it's definitely more of that brown. And it doesn't look dark enough. I know it's probably just the camera like washing all the colors out, because I got like a big light on it. But in the camera, it doesn't look good. Maybe that's better. The downside of having digital art, of not having digital art, I can't just color pick. You know, I gotta use what colors I have. It's unfortunate. I think I chose a good color for this, you know? Not perfect, but... maybe it'll look better when all the colors are put together. Rest well, Dim. As well as you, Sparkle. I'm glad Fire Alpaca has a noise generator. Look at me, look me in the eye. Forget yourself, surrender your mind. Right now you're mine. What the heck? There's no way that's a pink. Doesn't look pink. Yeah, that looks like gray. What are you talking about? That's gray. Okay, I can kind of see where the pink comes in. Sweat on your brow and the blood running through your veins. You'll be dead in a second. Hold hands to the heavens. Turn your fear to a weapon. Don't you forget it. Dead in a second. What do you mean gold? That doesn't look gold. Am I losing my mind? Maybe if I add the tiniest bit of blue. Nah. Here come death. I don't really know what to do yet. It's my first day on the job, but I wanna look my best. So show me what you have in black. Long tied across the chest. I need a 37 inseam, 22 waist, stitched with a 5-inch neck. Death comes free of charge, but I wanna look the part. Eventually everyone comes my way. From the Pope to the Queen and everybody in between. Everyone's dying to meet me. I need a cerulean. I have become death. I know what that means yet. First impressions should be your best. Mine are always the last. Or maybe a green-blue. Nah. List yet. But everyone says that you're simply the best at making grim requests. Death comes free of charge, but I wanna look the part. This playlist is like all of my favorite songs. Well, congratulations. All of your favorite songs describe Karak from Bits, Crits, and Halfwits to a T. Simple and sensible, incomprehensible. And just like me, be timeless, cold, dark, and lightless, is dying to meet me. Lo, I have become death, destroyer of worlds and anger of souls. I am the great equalizer. Behold, the inevitable. I might switch back over to the Lighthouse playlist in a little bit. Looks like a very different character because he doesn't have his hair yet. I also need to darken up that blue. That's dark. I really need to have Yonk teach me more about shading skin color, because I am only really good with like really colorful like cartoon characters, and making, I want to learn to be better at this kind of stuff. Granted, I don't want to take their time because they still got other stuff they got to do, Got important stuff. Giving Jeffrey Dahmer, giving Zodiac Killer, Jackie the Ripper, serial killer vibes. So I'm not gonna lie. I have this thing that I've been meaning to do. It's called I saw on Twitter. Are any of you familiar with the bunny graveyard? Like, is that something that's on your radar as like a fans? I know a lot of you are a big fan of horror games, so I always like to, I feel like at least one of you knows about the game The Bunny Graveyard. You know? So far to be a walking lie. Sound like me, I don't think I'm that guy. Please excuse my... Bunny Graveyard is sadly not on the game? Yep. Okay, so the Bunny Graveyard is like a horror game that's like has really cute like bunny characters and stuff like that. And apparently they're doing like a voice casting call. And I saw it on Twitter, and there's a part of me that's kind of tempted to put in, because I know a lot of you have been like, oh, you should get into voice acting, because the voices you put on for stream, for like, the games we play, are very, very nice. And I was some of the people, they seem really cool, you know? And I think it'd be neat, but I'm not sure yet. Ooh, you should. I'm still thinking about it because I don't want to overbook myself, you know? I know it'd be a good idea, just. I also worry that if I do that, then people are going to come to the channel expecting me to be a super big horror aficionado, which I'm really not at the end of the day, you know? I get that. Overbooking it. I would play the game just to hear your lines. Oh, I appreciate that, Rel. And that's what we swore. Don't you please spare me indignity. And won't you please give me some decency? Call me if our time is through. Fall apart when nothing's new, nothing's new. Alright. He looks like he's surrendering. like the cops just caught him like trying to spray paint the side of a building, and I kinda like that vibe. Listen, anybody who's going against the cops is already a winner in my book. Listen, anybody who has a problem with that, you should know who I am, you know? It's like there's a reason why there's no song called Fuck the Fire Department. He's also giving Shaggy in like the best way. One of the hands is so much better than the other. Stay here forever. I'm gonna one day, they say, better late than never. But the road ahead looks rough, not wearing the right shoes. I don't see the harm, waiting a bit longer would do. One's left, and I miss them so. That's on me, I watch them leave and let them know I'm on my own, at least for now. I'll pick up the pace and join the race when I learn how. There's a reason I use stick limbs. I'm actually quite interested in how these songs all relate to Karak. I mean, honestly, if you want to check it out, I know BCH happens every Monday on like on PT's channel on the Disaster Tour. I can probably do like a bit of a quick synopsis of where we are currently, but in the meantime, let me go ahead and shout out PT because I am of the opinion that PT is great and they deserve all the followers. Did that do the thing? There we go. Yeah, every Monday, Bits, Crits, and Halfwits does like stuff. You know, might actually take a short break so I can kind of explain this. I will check it out. I know he also has a YouTube channel where he posts all the VODs. So if you want to like catch up, I think it's around episode 80 is when Karak shows up. You know. I don't want to breathe in completely, I am mourning. I am mourning, so break me anew. Like fuck I can, I'll make them a deal. Alright, and their name was Alex Cross. Can't have justice, I might as well join the unjust. There we go. Now if I turn off the ref, I can give you guys a good closer look at it. There we go. There's Alex. Totally not going to binge all of Disaster Tour to catch up and be able to tune in to stream. Yeah. Honestly, you should. It's really neat, and I do really well when it comes to whatever. I do really well. I've been told that people really like Karak, so I also just realized I have markers too. I could be doing marker stuff. Like, I also don't. Also, wait, these are. Yeah, I got like. Yeah, like, I got some good markers, too. Where did I get these? Just wanted to say the stream's super nice. I'm heading out. I had a great time today. I'm happy about that, Sparkle. I hope that you enjoy, and if you happen to tune in again, we'll be happy to have you here. There we go. So I'll be sure to do that. I'll do that as an attack towards Yonk. Like 10:30 right now. The good markers. Oh, maybe I'll do that for the next one. Now, I don't think that I'll have enough time to do another one of these. Yeah, like, I don't think I'll have enough time to do another one of these just because, you know, I only have so much time per day. You know, it's 10:04 right now, and I should probably be sending you guys off. I also need to make my schedule for this month. Oh, okay. I'm going to quickly find someone to raid real quick. It shouldn't take too long. Deeper than the pain. Bro, why do I keep getting a set of ads directly after another one finishes? That is a good question. I'm not sure. I know I don't really have control over when the ads happen. I know I'm able to sense when ads happen, hence why Pitchfork is able to be like, hey, thanks for the ads, you know? Can you feel that? Heaven and earth move whenever we touch. Feel another, feel that? You're really thinking ahead this year? The Oh, speaking of the Bunny Graveyard, someone's playing it. AK Aloe. Eh. Deeper than the rain, deeper than the pain. DNA, something they can't take away. Actually, we'll read Spectral Noct. That seems like fun. I just want to watch Torm. Way and back. There we go. Actually, Question: how is everybody doing tomorrow? Like, what's everybody's plans tomorrow? Are you guys out of like college classes like I am because it's July, it's 4th of July tomorrow. It's the 4th. It's Independence Day, which I don't think we have a lot to celebrate, but you know. I'm not doing much. I know most of the Americans aren't going to be doing much because it's like a national holiday basically. I'm going to a fishing competition. Art fight. I'm out of school. Interesting. Well, I think I might actually do a bit of wind down then. I think I have this game that I found recently, and it's kind of late. Just like every day, I do nothing important. It's getting late, so I guess I could go into late night term stream. So for those of you who aren't familiar, I've been trying to set up a time where I can play games that are a bit more mature. And I know there's a game I just got from Yonk not too long ago that I kind of want to try out. It's late, it's past the time I would normally be ending stream. Let me just set it up so that way it looks Let me just set something up so that way things look a bit more, you know. Algorithm of the rhythm isn't quite the same. Deep within my eyes and past the darkness you will find composite of my disguise in which I'm always blind. The... Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me set it up some stuff to show that it is after hours at the lighthouse. We'll duplicate you and we'll call it there we go. And we will should simply be seen. Filter over the whole thing. User defined shader, load from text file. And deceit. Though my mind is metal, there are things I still delete. I'm on your side, but be careful who you trust. Whatever you confide, it'll all begin to rust. The should be somewhere around here. Animated ASCII aspect. I think it's the bloom shader? Oof, it is a bit too bloomy. Nah, it's not bloom, it's the other one. I'll keep on going. Divide, doodle. Trying to find the right thing for this. That's fisheye. I don't need fisheye. Page peel. Pixelation? No. In its eyes. Solar daydream. Ah, well, I'll just... Until I can figure that out, let me just add, like, a text thing or whatever. Is drifting. I am an empty body. The The planets sing to me. There we go. Is Captain Spacey. Dust liberates me. There we go. Also, dear lord, there's a lot of pebbles. You guys have been redeeming those. Terminian Lighthouse Incorporated. After hours. Oh, okay. Let me just finish getting this all set up, and it's somewhere around here. Also gonna go and I need to also change the thing that we're about to do, because the game that we're about to do is an indie game, and I don't want people thinking I'm doing art while I'm playing it. Even though it is art, in my opinion. You know, whenever Yonk makes a game, I always assume it's going to be beautiful. Going to have a beautiful message behind it, you know? Let's see, let me just make sure I have it here. There we go. Water modulin and cackling boggling. It's to my knees. It's cloud over night, he drank moonbeams from oily skies. See. There we go. That should fix everything. Like Ophelia in my feather down coat. Someone teach me to love without it swallowing me whole. To love is to be changed, I'm only worth sending on my lips. Yonk game? Always fun to play a Yonk game. Somewhere around here. There we go. Okay, and I'm also going to pull out my phone so that way I can still see what you guys are saying. It should be Twitch. There we go. No chance to harm body. Just make sure all that looks good. Should be ready to go, though the game isn't quite filling up the box. One sec while I fix that. Gaming. There we go. Okay. Also, my phone is almost dead, so I need to make sure I plug this up so I can still see what you guys are saying. Sorry if you guys heard that. I accidentally hit my mic. This visual novel discusses multiple forms of trauma. Most prevalent including medical trauma, drug usage, houselessness, queer phobia, and death and suicidality. It is not intended for younger audiences. After spending 2 hours making an attack that's only worth 54 points. Oh. Viewer discretion is advised. In the end of the world, that alone is enough. Resplendent like the breaking sky, sublime like the currents of the ocean that leviathans roll, she burns deep into the retinas and remains. Lovingly, she is degloved by the universe's delicate fingers. Skin, flesh, bone, all is broken away to get to the ascended soul, still wet and pure, despite what the body had been through. She breaks, and breaks, and breaks, comes undone, and is weaved back together. It hurts, but love binds her, keeps her breathing, keeps her grounded. Addison's cane clicks beside her with every step. She sniffles. Beneath her feet, she can feel the cracked and crumbling pavement, threatening to roll her loose ankles. The stench of car exhaust and public bus rides clung to her like a thick musk. The muffled sound of the trap house. What the heck? Huh? Why did it suddenly take me to... Did you guys get... that? No, you guys are still here. Okay. Sorry, that was strange. My phone suddenly moved me over to, like, a random person's, like, stuff. The muffled sounds of the trap house, fanfare of her return. Cigarette butts and used needles guide her to the porch. Hey. A familiar face, with a sheepish smile right by the door. Angel's squirrely fingers pick at the small constellation of scabs and little protrusions forming on her arm. The puffiness around Addison's eyes catch her attention. Her smile falls. You okay? Addison shrugs. Angel shifts to a new topic. Is he back yet? Kane? Angel nods. No. I don't think he's back yet. Angel wilts and Addison aches. Watching Angel fidget with her hair and pick harder at her little crimson stars, she thumbs through her keychains to reach her keys. You want to wait out in the... Yes, please? girls shuffle inside, carefully. Addison guides Angel by the hand through the maze of half-empty bottles and makeshift ashtrays. In a haze of smoke and burning glass, the chatter that meets them doesn't die. Behind the conversations, the 808s and snare drowns out the news report's tinny, solemn voice. Something about casualties and a cataclysm. The conversation briefly acknowledges their existence, an attempt at a slur before a crackle of a torch catches someone's attention. Addison grips Angel's hand tighter. Unspoken words of comfort as she takes her into her room. Shedding her coat and bags, Addison flops herself into her bed. She settles into the divot she slept into the mattress over the years. Angel comes by her side and presses herself in. Oh my god, you're so cold! Can you, ice my forehead, please? I can feel a migraine coming on. Angel fidgets at the request. She rubs her palms, pallid. Are you sure? I didn't wash my hands. You might get contact high or some shit. I don't care. I don't got anything important tomorrow, yeah? Most everyone else smokes in here too, so I probably am high on it anyway. Just, please? Alright then. Angel's touch is soft, careful, the iciness of her fingers seeping deep into Addison's skull, ebbing away her suffering just for that beautiful moment. A soft sigh of relief leaves the girl's lips as she keens into Angel's touch. Want to talk about what happened? What happened? Earlier today. He shifts under Angel's touch. That... just an appointment with... Addison's brow knit together. She fishes for the right words to say. Buddy. You know who I'm talking about, right? Buck-ass who didn't do shit to help. Angel's matter-of-fact clarification serves as a painful reminder. Addison could feel the traitorous rush of sadness in her face. Secret tears whisper Addison's answer. Yes. She can hear Angel's frown. I had your appointment with fuck-ass Makiko. Apparently all my tests came out negative, and my second opinion was wrong. Pressing herself deeper into Angel's cold palm, she soaks the comfort in and resists the tears. I don't want to talk about it. Silence. It takes up the empty space between them and shifts with their every breath. Angel hesitates, her hands itch to pull away, but she keeps them gently pressed over Addison's eyes. So, Addison squirms a bit, restless. Still at the lodge? Yeah. Addison hums disapprovingly. Kane still won't let me live there. Still? Still. He might just snap if I did. Addison can hear the smile in Angel's laugh. She smiles too, imagining the glow of her face, the dimples in her cheeks, and her snaggletooth grin. Snorting in between giggles, Angel delicately glides her hands to the side of Addison's face and cups her in her palms, thumbing her cheeks and coos. You're so warm. Addison chuffs out a small laugh. She peeks out from behind her lashes to see Angel's glowing face. And you're like ice. A muffled choir of slurring tenants welcomes in the head of the house. Angel snaps her hands back quick, planting them firmly in her lap. Speak of the devil. Addison's heart sinks, feeling Angel's weight lift off the side of the bed. Achy, she sits up and watches her skitter to the door. Through the cracks of the door, Addison watches as a small crowd gathers around the front door. Kane's eyes pierce through all of the bodies pushing to him. A chaotic round of voices calling for the attention of Dope Boy fall upon deaf ears. Anxious, the girl by the door squeaks it open just a bit more. Kane's eyes train onto Angel. Hostility carves through the atmosphere. suddenly Addison wants to disappear. She could only imagine how Angel felt. She was the wedge between their strange siblings. Angel looks back at Addison and she feigns a smile. I guess that's my cue. Huh. Addison nods. Angel already beginning to pick up again at her own constellation of scabs stuck in around. With a careful tug, she pulls the door open just wide enough for her to slip out. She leaps into the small path. Through the doorway, Addison catches the pink of Angel's sweater in the shallow sea of water. Angel, braving the fear, pushes to the front. She says something to Kane and palms in a small bundle of bills. Bitch change to which he shakes his head, pocketing the money, and turns away from her, tending to the crowd. Kane says something to her as he hands her a small bag in his grasp. Flash looked at him, something that's enough to make him blink away and disappear with the crowd, the front door opening and shutting a moment later. He gives her a quick nod, hesitating kicking himself a small path out of the approaching drag. Like shit, Things shrugs. Am I not allowed to worry about you, dude? Sighs, preening the raw hem of his sleeve cup. I'm sorry about Angel. Right now. Sorry about that Angel keeps coming. It's not like I don't want your company, Kate. She's fine. She's reckless as, says Cool. You know what I mean. Yeah. Supply her with it. Hey, it's to make sure she has a reliable source, and to make sure it's not waste. And yours isn't. I know of my supplies. The body shuffles over to him, presenting him a baggie full of crystals, in between the glittering dark spots of dazzling. They ask, is my shit face? And Kane shakes his head, assuring them that it was made especially for them, smiling at them as they left. Was it? It was. Normally it's clear. No spots in it. Why did you? I just don't like him. If that's the case, I might have to. Oh, well, that would explain it. There we go. Thank you, I appreciate that. I also don't know why Pitchfork didn't sound off there. Ah, well. Addison fidgets, turning her head to look everywhere else but Kane. Did you give her? What? No. I couldn't do that to her. She's family. But isn't family enough to give her a home? Addison digs her nails into her palm. She's treading into dangerous territory. I wasn't family enough for her to let her live at home, so... What do you mean by that? Let's just say she brings bad fucking luck. She's better off elsewhere. Are you seriously saying the streets are better for her? It's better than this place. Then why the hell am I here? I trust that you won't pull some shit. That's why. Kane takes a small breath. She already did it once. Can't you fucking see that I'm trying to make sure she's not fucking the both of us over? Kane, I promise you she wouldn't Addison. She's a fucking liability. Ugh! A violent pain shoots through Addison's skull. Pain like a thunderclap. It summons sparks and stars. She reels. Jesus fuck, Kane! She rubs her thumbs into her temple. I get it. Kane's cheeks flush pink. His jaws tense as Addison could see him chewing on his jeans. Fuck, sorry. Ooh. The house trembles at the sound of a distant explosion. A muffled choir of voices, all crying out, "Apocalypse! Apocalypse!" Kane shoots Addison a quick glance. He hesitantly but hesitates before. Can I not talk for like 5 minutes, please? Kane shoots Addison a quick glance. He hesitates before he finally disappears behind the door. He pulls it shut. Even now, as bones break and splinter and bend, twist and set into new angles, she still fights to keep her safe. Pin feathers pierce the porcelain skin ripped away. A new form as the seventh-horned angel, end of the world. She drips gold and gasps out a reprieve. A reprieve for the anguished, the confused. Recontextualizing her suffering into something beautiful was easily done. Realizing their doom was set in stone was the hardest thing to accept. Blessed be for the sublime finally emerge out of a chrysalis as Judgment Day draws near. Addison gave up on finding another doctor the moment she heard the first of the horns. She heard it on the news behind the shuddering breaths of the cosmonauts who went too hard. The world was ending. Her efforts would be ultimately useless in the end. The world, in a way, it comforted her. It was hurt. It still hurt nonetheless, but at least she tried and wouldn't have to try anymore. Addison soaks in the heat from her laptop, nestled in the comfort of her bed. By now she's learned to ignore the explosions and the wailing cars. The changes that come with impending doom hurts. It brings with it migraines and flare-ups, but she manages the best she can, even if it means being bedridden. She tabs out of her browser to ignore messages and tabs back in only to disassociate more. Fucked up, I'm coming. Angel keeps messaging her, but she doesn't have the energy to reply. She sends an emoticon to show she's seen it at the very. She's grateful that Angel is understanding. Her nerves thunder with pain. Maybe the weather was going to change. Or maybe something else. Either way, it means that something was going to happen. You could hear Kane shouting at someone. He's screaming at them to get out of the house. A man slurs something at Kane. He doesn't want to think about what happened. She couldn't remember when she didn't want to die. Addison. She wanted it ever since she was young, long before her body began its rapid decline. Something in her was broken, whether it was broken at birth or by someone she trusted, she didn't know. She supposed that the only way to fix herself was... The end of the world draws ever closer, and Addison couldn't bring herself to care. She wished she could, the same way that Angel and the rest of the world did, but to her, it was a release. The ultimate finality. Did she even have the energy to look at that? There was a small knock at her door. Addison grunts a yeah. Angel pokes her head in, puffy-eyed and scared out of her wits. Can I? Addison lets out a small sigh as she nods. Come in. Angel shuffles into the room. Addie, she sounds tired. I'm so... Out of everyone Addison has ever met, Angel took the end of the world the hardest. He had dreams. Dreams of having a home. Being happy. Now those dreams have died. White-knuckling the strap of her bag, Angel sniffles. Addison beckons Angel to her. She shuffles closer to the wall and Angel lays herself down in her arms. Two girls hold on to each other, keeping themselves together. Trying hard enough, right? What do you mean? Angel sucks in a breath. I got kicked out of the lodge. People looked at me weird. She huffs, clutching her bag to her chest. Am I trying hard enough? Am I enough? Oh, Angel. She wilts, pulling Angel closer. I think you are. Angel hums a flat tone, hardly believes she's worth it. At least we have each other, huh? Yeah. The noises beyond the door, the startup of an argument, confused and angry voices. They can hear Kane outside. It's stressful. Despite this, the two girls find comfort in each other's presence. Addison could smell the ghost of cheap perfume on Angel's skin. Gourmand, fruity, but almost drowned out by chemical musk, but lightened by her very being. Addison realized just then that Angel smelled sweet. She smiled at the thought, a small, selfish smile. I'm not gonna die alone, am I? What makes you think that? I'm not really welcome anywhere, really. You're welcome here. Not at this house. But in this room you are. Angel buries herself in Addison's chest. I really don't deserve you, Addie. Taking great care not to take up any more space than she already did, Angel's sorrow spilled from her eyes in the safety of Addison's arms. With every shuddering breath, Addison holds her close. I can't take this anymore, he admits. I hate it. I know. I'm useless. Is there really any use for anything when the world's ending? There's a pause for thought. Angel makes a small face. Well, I'm an addict. I don't care. Angel is caught slipping a hand up her sleeve, trying to pick at the scabs again. With a tender hand, Addison takes her hand and rubs soothing circles at the raw spots. I'm ugly. I think you're pretty. I'm unlovable. I love you. Addison bites her lip in embarrassment. Sorry. Taken aback, Angel pulls back to look Addison in the eye, her eyes puffy and red from crying, but glistening sweetly with the ghosts of her tears. Took you till the end of the world to fucking say that, huh? He sniffles out a laugh. You fucking bitch. I guess I... What the fuck are you doing here? Kane's buckshot voice cracks over the quiet. His words like gunpowder, charged pellets. They rip into the two girls. His rage is concentrated on the aim. She flinches. Hard. Kane, calm down. She just got kicked out. Cut her some slack. I know, and I don't care. It's the end of the goddamn world, dude. Are you that fucking heartless? If that idiot got kicked itself out, tough shit. I got my own shit to deal with, and I can't fucking deal with that fuck up living here right now. At least give her one night here, Kane. Isn't she family? She isn't fucking family. Family doesn't steal from family, and they sure as shit don't snitch. Still got you out of that and got you your fucking money back. You know that's not what I fucking mean. What are you still on about that shit? Look, I'm sorry for everything. I didn't know that you were fucking kicked out for it. It was an honest mistake. I could have been fucking happy and out of this shithole by now had you not said anything. Still not too late for you, Kane. It's the fucking end of the world. Addison pulls Angel back into her arms, keeping her eyes trained on him. She shifts slightly and puts herself between them, a shield for the terrified girl. Through tears and labored breaths, Angel kisses. You still can fucking try to be happy, you bitch. Kane balls his fist, his knuckles crack with the pressure. His gaze sears Angel's skin, his anger freezes over. Icily, he grabs the two of them and rips them out of the bed. He releases at Angel's hiss of pain. Addison's hiss of pain. Outside. Now. He refuses to give them a choice. Both of them. Since you're tough shit, fucking smoke it. I don't fucking smoke it. Do it. In the afterglow of death and rebirth, the hum of her unsaid loved you two's filled her sorrowful heart. Seared by her holy light, her beloved fights against a pain to be with her. Her beloved cries out to her blind, her arms outreach to find her new form. Stars glittering and hot, hands touch the burning cold of her body, halos softening to the sweetness. Angel, is that you? Yes, it is. I can't see, I can't. Carefully she, the newborn power, takes her scared beloved close. Breathe, she coos, a newfound serenity in her voice. You're okay. He does. I'm scared. Are we dead? Her light swaddles the smaller girl in the brightness. The two find each other. Angel, as brilliant as the night sky's constellations, takes Addison's hands. It's answer enough. The end is nigh, but they have each other, and that alone is enough. That was something. That was heart-wrenching, but also weirdly sweet in a way that I know only Yonk is able to really do. I've said this before, and I'll say it again, but Yonk, I think that you are one of the best game makers that, like, story writers, game makers. And I see that you also have Alice Canning on the story and writing team as well, so I know you're not the only person who wrote this, but I'm assuming that you had that both of you, put an equal effort into this. I want you both to know that you did amazing. Nico Kolowitz music, was able to add just the right amount of tension to each scene, and the cutoffs are just beautiful. For those of you who don't know, I have been a big fan of Yonk's work basically since they found me and I found them. And Yonk has this skill of being able to take emotions and feelings, these complex, internal, storms of thought and emotion, and is able to somehow put them into words. I personally think the highest form of art is being able to get an emotional response out of somebody. And once again, Yonk, you have done that. So, there's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot to bring up. How do I put this? I'm always excited to see the stuff you make. And I'm happy that I get to know about it basically as it comes out. I feel grateful that I've gotten to meet you. And I hope that more stuff like this comes out. Also, the fact that you got some other writers on your team now is pretty neat. I'm assuming that they're not on the thing. I don't know the whole context of it, but it's nice to see that it's not just a one-man show anymore. I'm happy to see that you're growing and getting. You're putting together that sort of thing. I know you have a lot. I know I drew your character earlier today, and I talked about how they're part of this game that you've had bubbling in your mind for a while. And I really hope I get to see that game. I hope that when it gets finished being developed, that it becomes one of the next like Undertales. I hope it becomes like on the level of Toby Fox, where it gets popular not just because I played it or because someone popular played it, but because it resonates with so many people. I hope that you keep doing this kind of stuff. I know that life isn't the easiest for everybody, and I know that you're the energy and spoons are always at an all-time low with a lot of the different people that I'm around. But I'll wait. I'll be more than happy to wait as long as I need whenever it comes to seeing what you make. Keep up the good work. All right. There we go. All right. I think that is enough for us. I'm going to go ahead and find someone to raid now because it is roughly 45 minutes to an hour past when I normally would have would have ended. And I want to make sure that everything is all well and good, Here we go. Let me see if that person that I saw was still going. They're not doing art anymore. Did they stop for the day? That's a shame. I was really excited. Anybody else doing? What's Calzone 14 doing? Ooh. Maybe. Amazing. Thank you for the stream. No problem. I'm always and I had a lot of fun getting to draw in front of you guys, It weirdly gave me a lot more energy than I normally have to draw. Which I know that's actually, I think I'll raid the, how do I spell their name? A Callow with like 3 L's? Right? The art stream was very calming, gave me the motivation to draw more. Well, then I guess I'll have to start doing it more often. I don't get to, I've been wanting to sort of expand my rep. You're good at art also. I enjoy seeing what you make. Yeah. I honestly need to start doing it more because I don't want to just be like, oh, they're like a gamer. Not that there's anything wrong with gamers, but like, I'm more than that, and I like getting to explore that with you guys. I like getting to share these different sides of me as best I can. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the raid. You guys all know what to do. There is the stuff that you need to see. Everybody go ahead and join. Make sure to tell them exactly where to go. Be sure to join the Discord if you get the chance. And I will see you all next time. Later.